Welcome to the video section of the wpmayor.com review of LifterLMS. I'm Donnacha. I'm reporting from Chiang Mai in northern Thailand. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can find the full written review on the WPMayor website. Be sure to read that for more details and my conclusions. So, LifterLMS is a plugin that allows you to transform your WordPress website into a learning management system. This video section of the review will mainly just show you LifterLMS in action. I'm going to show you how to use questions to create quizzes, quizzes to create lessons, lessons to create sections, and sections to create entire online courses. You will also see how to restrict access to members only, and even how to charge members money, all within LifterLMS without needing to use any other plugins. On the general subject of learning management systems, I'll say this. If you are already in the business of creating and publishing online content, it is certainly worth being aware of the option. Engaging, useful, and smartly targeted online courses could become your website's stickiest form of content, potentially opening up entirely new sources of revenue. And being able to do it all within WordPress certainly makes it easier. Let's start with their website. It's certainly slick and a lot more polished than competing websites or the websites of competing products. And one thing that they're pushing is the idea of engagement. They're not really fighting on the individual technical details or features. They're really talking about a higher level, the inspiring idea that you can reach out and really connect and engage people. Let's take a quick look at this very Apple-like video.
See, we believe that online education has a unique opportunity to change the world, but it has to involve the human element. Whether you're teaching quilting or nuclear physics, we want to empower you to share your knowledge with the world, as well as connect with your students in a way you've never done before.
To my taste, that's all just a big basket of testicles. However, to give them their credit, it is a very polished basket of testicles. Now here's a video that shows the actual thing in action, so that's good too. And then down here, here's something they're pushing very heavily is e-commerce. You can start to take money without needing any other plugins, which is, I'm not sure it's such a big problem, but it's handy. Now here we have the real meat. This is where they list off all their features. And this is something you should pay very close attention to. Compare each feature to other products. Because although LifterLMS is definitely moving in the right direction, it is nevertheless a young plugin. It may not have the particular features that you need. So check, go here, find out what they do. Further down here, again, big play on e-commerce. You can take PayPal straight away, and you can buy an extension to take Stripe. Here we have gamification, badges, certificates, good stuff to encourage your students. Now we'll be talking later about how much it costs. However, here's something I always check first of all. Forums. Does the product I'm going to buy have active forums with real users asking real questions and getting real answers? And here we can see that even in the last 12 hours they've had activity. That's good. Okay, so let's go ahead and install the plugin. So add new, and I'm going to upload it. Select it from where I've downloaded it, and install. Nice and easy. Activate. So let's head straight into the settings, and here we go. Okay, activation key. So this is where you put in the license that you'll get when you buy the plugin, and a couple little details here that we have to put in. We're going to associate certain pages with certain functionality in the plugin, and as you see in the text they suggest which ones you should do, so just copy the defaults. And dollars. Okay, let's save those changes. Oh, that's a big delay. Okay, let's see. Right, the activation key has not activated because of a timeout. So we're going to go and give that another shot. Not activated. Activation limit reached. Okay, that's very disappointing. One thing you don't want is any kind of license problems because you have to get in contact with support and everything. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and see if it works all right without the license. So let's see. Okay, so we're just creating a course. First thing they want to do is get the course name from you. And here, as you see your outline here, and then you have your section. And Let's rename the section. Great. And now we're going to go and get some content. So YouTube, we're going to use a YouTube video. Let's see what we can find. Okay, best exercises for a tight butt. That will do for our purposes.
Hey, welcome to Exit. My name's Kelsey Lee, and
Hi,
today
Kelsey.
we're going to do a lower body workout, which you can totally do from anywhere, a hotel, your room, the living room.
So what we're doing here
we're
is
gonna go
we're
ahead and get
looking
started
for
with deep squats.
questions
So pull it all
that
the
we
way
can
down,
write. So
into
for
the
instance,
trail,
okay, she's doing
and
deep
all the way
squats
up. You
as
wanna
the
feel a
first
little bit of a
exercise.
stretch through the
Take a
quads,
note of that.
Okay, hip flexors. Good work. Put your hands out here. You can do whatever you want with them. So long.
Okay, let's skip ahead.
Jump on in, 30 seconds.
So again, now we're hunting for questions that we can ask.
Good job. Keep going.
Let's see, squat to leg kick back, brilliant.
Good work.
And
Heart rate should start going.
skip ahead
Squat it
again.
down. Makes sense? Jump on in.
So we'll probably just take stuff from the first few minutes of this video.
Bring it right here. Caught up. Bring it
Great,
over.
the Ottoman. Okay,
So
that's
we're
interesting.
Gonna get creative, all right? So we're gonna lay over it with your hips folding
Sweet
on the outside.
Jesus.
Whew. You're gonna grab here for stability.
Okay.
And then you're gonna bring your knees in and kick them out. Make sense?
Okay, good stuff. Okay, so we got some material there now that we can base some questions upon. And here's the embed code for the video. Now, let's jump in. I'm going to edit the content. Here we are, your first lesson. Change the name, stick in a description. Again, the embed code, really important to have that because there's a nice little field here where you can stick it in. There we go. Now down here you'll see that there's a field to enter in the assigned quiz, but as yet we have created no quizzes, so that's our next job. Let's go up here, let's save this, and now we can go ahead and create a quiz. We'll start with some quiz questions. Right, so now we're going to make, I think we'll make 2 questions. Okay, what do we start with? And so you add the options. I think I'm going to go for 4 options here. And here's the correct one, deep squats. And so the other 3 are deliberately misleading, but if they get the right answer, it's deep squats, they will pass this question. And let's actually stick the question actually in here as well. And now we're going to publish that. And let's go on and make our next question. Now again, we're going to come up with 4 answers, one of which will be correct. There's the correct one, the Ottoman. Brilliant. And now we're going to go ahead and save that, publish it. Now we can assign it. Now we've got 2 questions. Actually, we'll stick both questions into a quiz. So just best butt exercises. And now here we select the questions. And we're going to assign some points. I have no idea actually if the points matter or not, but we'll do it seeing as it's there. And there we go. Now we've got 2 questions inside this quiz. As you see, you can set kind of various kind of rules. In this case, we'll just keep it nice and easy. We'll publish it. Also, you can restrict this to paying members or whatever. So we'll publish it. And now we're going to go ahead and we're going to jump into the lessons. We have 1 lesson, which is the best exercises for type out. We're going to go ahead and assign this quiz. So we've only got 1 quiz to assign. Best butt exercises, fantastic. We're going to require a passing grade. And now we're going to fly right back up again and we're going to publish this. I'm going to update it. So now we have a working lesson. Let's view the lesson. So this is what our students will see. So best exercise for tight butt. There's the video right there. We can go ahead and play that. And let's go ahead and take the quiz. Okay, attempts remaining time limit. I'm not sure that they should really be appearing. Here are the questions. Right, what's the correct answer? Now here I've given just 1 correct answer, so I get a 50% result. So that's correct. I like the way the circle thing is showing it there. Turns out we can take the quiz again. Let's see what happens. So there's my result that I got on the previous attempt. Right, it doesn't tell me which of the questions I got right. And again, it's got the irrelevant information about the time limit. This time, I'm going to give 2 wrong answers just to see how the system will react. And this time, okay, well, it's still got my 50% from the previous attempt. So I've no real way of knowing that that I got it really wrong this time around. And let's have another attempt. This time, I think we'll answer things, both of them correctly. Let's see if it updates the score. So I should have 100% here. Yeah, I got 100%. Okay, let's take a look now and let's give it one more attempt. And this time we're going to give 2 wrong answers and see if it updates the score to 0%. No, I still retain my previous high score. Okay, that's not great, actually. Okay. Now let's jump back to the dashboard. So back at the courses overview, we can jump in here, we can edit it again. Here's the outline. We can add new sections and build it up from there. Down here, of course, you've got, all the different little controls you need for that individual course. But now the more interesting thing is down here, the Lifter, the main plugin kind of settings. So here we have analytics. You can look at what's selling well, what isn't. Students, an overview of all your students and how they're doing. Membership, and down here allows you to create new levels of membership, and you can specify everything here. I'll show you. If we go down here, we'll see all the payment options, whether it's reoccurring. This is good down here, the interval. So you can have you can set the days, months, or years after which the membership will expire. So pretty good stuff. Emails, you can construct the emails. You've got full control over what goes out to people when they sign up. This is taking a minute to load here. Okay, here we are. And using shortcodes, you can create intelligent emails that will that go out to people and be personalized with their own name or the subject that they're taking. The certificates, I particularly like this. You can create certificates which will be PDFs, which will contain the name of the course and everything. This is what they win. This is their reward for completing your courses. Here we have achievements. So this is you set certain achievements which are unlocked when they achieve certain goals, and they receive badges, which is good motivation. Engagements here. Orders, the various orders that will come in, and coupons, great for marketing. You can send out a 20% off coupon or whatever. Okay, so now let's look at the pricing. So the plugin itself is, for one site is $149, which is relatively expensive. For 5, it's $399, which is quite a bit. The Stripe extension. Now this is interesting. I mean, Stripe is fantastic. I love it, but having worked with the API, I'm a little bit confused about why it's going to cost $99 per year for one site, and if you've got 5 sites, it's going to cost you $300 per year on top of the cost of the plugin. Infusionsoft I'm not as familiar with, but it's going to cost you $299 for 1 year, and 5 sites are going to cost you $999 for 1 year.